Hey internet friends, welcome back to Daphne's Clips. So check this out. A woman saying she is the wife of an FBI agent who was stationed down in Richmond, Virginia, said that Annie and Tomasso's car was sent to Quantico, which is in Northern Virginia. I just caught this on JLR's channel, and I want you to listen to this. She is stating that they are not cleared. If you remember, Sheriff Nanos from the Pima County Sheriff's Department came out and said that the family is cleared. They are victims. That would be including Tomasso and Annie, the ones who last actually seen Nancy Guthrie alive. Remember, they dropped her off at her home that night before her disappearance. What do you guys think? Do you think this woman is telling the truth? How would she know this? And if this is true, why would she come out and tell everyone?
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fantastic out here in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. What's on your mind?
Well, I can't really say a lot other than I can say that A's car was taken, and the reason it's taken so long is because the whole car was sent to the Quantico station to be fully examined.
You're saying the car was taken to Quantico?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I do know that. And the reason I'm saying it is because of they did not want to have to tear it, like, you know, yourself. They take the carpet, they tear the cars apart.
Okay.
And instead of doing all of that, they just shipped the whole car down there, and then they did the pieces that they want. A little tip, and I appreciate everything you do because you are boots on the ground. You're wonderful.
So let me ask you something. Your husband's working on this case?
I cannot reveal that information.
All right.
I can just say.
Go ahead.
Richmond, the only thing I can say is he is an agent, and he is with the Richmond, Virginia branch.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep doing what you're doing because you are very close to getting the answers that you wanted, and the chat and the whole world actually wanted. And JLR, I will give you prompts for not backing out and running like a lot of the media, because that's what they wanted.
But isn't Quantico in Northern Virginia?
Yes, it is.
But Richmond's in Southern Virginia.
Yes, it was not taken down to where my husband is. That's why when you asked that question, I said he is Richmond, Virginia branch. But I do know that the car was taken down there. That's why then they disassembled what they wanted to check for the DNA.
You're saying they disassembled the vehicle to check for DNA?
Yes.
What else have you learned?
They're not cleared.
Annie and Tomasso not cleared. So people have been saying, though, that the vehicle was taken to the impound lot in Pima County, and it's still in Pima County in control of the Pima County Sheriff's Office, not the FBI. You're saying that the vehicle went to Quantico.
Yes, they did what they needed to do. They disassembled and took what they needed to take out of that car to test. They will release that car back to Arizona for them to reassemble it back together. But normally, they'll put a piece of carpet out. If there's something like, say, a lot of blood, they will cut that little, square out. But they took everything out, seats, cushions on the seats, they took everything out of that car.
Why?
That's the last place she was seen. Was supposedly seen in. So they're going to really investigate that car more than they did. Did you notice how quick the other cars were released back, but not theirs? That's because it took a trip.
What about the car being in a repair shop right now? The talk of the car going to a repair shop.
It could be because the sheriff is who agreed to pay for that car to be put back together. Normally, they do not put cars back together. They usually tear them apart and then they release them. Brian Koberger, you did his case. You seen how they did his car, right?
I don't know exactly what they did to the car itself. I know they seized it and found things, but what exactly the process is, I'm not so sure.
Okay. Well, it was a mess.
How does the car get from here to Quantico?
They transported.
How?
Any not track and trailer, I should say, any car transport place for the FBI can pick up a car, put it on there, and take it. Is that like,
so they just take it in a flatbed openly, or inside a?
It's inside of a closed trailer. They do not do anything openly, so DNA can't be spread all over that vehicle. But I can assure you, that car went down there. That car was tested, went over to fine comb. Then the FBI, once they're done with it, they will release that car back to the sheriff. The sheriff is who is going to repair that car for the family. That's why that car has been in hands for that many days.
How many agents are working on this case? Do you know anything else that you could provide us?
In Arizona, that's actually there's three, you got your sheriff's department, your task force, and you got the FBI, and you got that, I'm going to say about 20, maybe. I could ask my husband, but the FBI is actually in control now. I don't know if anybody knows. If you go to call, I'm not sure, but if you go to call the sheriff's department, they should redirect you to the FBI.
They didn't do that to me yesterday about the clothes.
They did not tell you to call the FBI tip line?
No.
They should have. Because the sheriff's department has nothing to do with it. They sent so many of their deputies with the other two agencies, put them in a building, they're in a separate little office, and that's who's handling the case. The sheriff's department is not in control.
Interesting. So you're saying the vehicle went to Quantico?
Went to Quantico. They went over everything because, again, the sheriff, if you call him that, did not want them to cut anything out of the vehicle. They wanted, so then the FBI says, well, we'll transport it. They're disassembled. And when I say disassembled, I mean gear shift, seat covers, seat cushions. Everything was taken out of that car. So it's going to take them a while to get it back together.
Well, I mean, as quick as you take it apart, the quick you could put it back, right?
Well, I mean, you should be able to, but I'm not in that field, so I don't know. But when you taking the cushions out of a car, that's got to be said. You're going to have somebody that can clean them back up.
What type of cases does your husband investigate?
My husband does more of the local crimes down there. Richmond is not as bad as there, but we've had some major ones. We've had the disappearance of a jockey that was in, what was that racetrack called in Virginia? I can't think of that. It's a racetrack. It was the disappearance of a jockey, and they actually found him in a river. He just does locally in the areas. He has been shipped out. He got shipped out to Minnesota one time. But he's, getting up there in age, as most of us do. But I just wanted to say, I can assure you that they have not been released, cleared of anything yet.
All right. Wife of anything else you want to say? Wife of an FBI agent, she claims, on the phone. What's going on?
That's all I have to say. It's just they're not cleared like everybody's saying they are cleared. And the reason they have not got that car back is because it was shipped down there.
To Quantico.
To Quantico.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Have a good day.